Final score of the TCU Colorado game, 45-42 in favor of Colorado. You know, TCU put up a great fight offensively, but it just didn't work in their favor. But, you know, there's always room for improvement after every single game, no matter a win or loss, and the boys definitely agreed. Let's take a look at what they had to say in the post-game presser.
Well, you got to start by giving Colorado a ton of credit. You know, I think they showed up. They were more ready to play than we were. I think more excited to play. I think they played harder. Seemed like they had more determination down the stretch than we did. So, again, that's a real credit to them. I thought their coaching staff did a really good job getting them ready to play. And, you know, they did a nice job. They're really good players, played really good in the game. You know, I thought the quarterback played outstanding. You know, made all the throws, gave them chances on 50-50 balls, really threw the ball well. You know, I thought he played about as good as he could possibly play under the circumstances. You know, Travis Hunter I thought was phenomenal for what he did today. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that in a college football game. Just played as many snaps as he did with the heat like it was. Didn't look like it affected him at all. Looked as fast at the end of the game as he did in the beginning, and you got to give those guys a ton of credit. I mean, like I said, that was really a pretty phenomenal performance by him. And then he made, you know, plays, made play after play after play after play after play defensively, play after play on offense. So, again, you just got to give them a ton of credit. Like I said, we didn't do a very good job getting our team ready, and we'll go back to the drawing board. I think our guys, for whatever reason, almost felt like we were probably too good to play those guys today, and turned out we're not. So, again, we got to do a better job getting them ready. I told the guys afterwards, you know, if we play like that this year, we're not going to win many football games. So we got to get a lot better. We'll go to work tomorrow, and, you know, thought our tackling was really, really bad defensively. You know, we got a lot of guys back. Those guys have tackled. I don't know what happened today, but they couldn't tackle today, and we'll address that tomorrow. We'll make sure we'll do plenty of tackling tomorrow in practice and get that fixed. I mean, I thought it was a really bad defensive performance. You know, the thing with us, if you go and you look and you say, okay, how do you win football games? You know, you've got to not turn the ball over. Okay, so we basically threw 2 interceptions in the end zone. Okay. Obviously, you can't do that. Okay, we missed a 42-yard field goal. We got an all-conference kicker coming back. I think missed 1, maybe 2 all last season. We missed a 42-yard field goal. You know, the thing that we did today is the guys that we're counting on to help us win football games, for whatever reason, just didn't perform at the level that we thought they would perform at. And again, same thing defensively. I mean, your question was, you know, we had high expectations coming into the season on defense. We did. You know, felt like that, you know, our back 7 were returning, you know, for the most part. You know, felt like we didn't play particularly well at corner today. We gave up some big plays. I didn't make any plays on 50-50 balls. You know, when you just look at it and you go, well, how do you lose a football game? Today was just the perfect formula, the perfect storm for that. You know, from our perspective. I mean, again, you got to give Colorado a ton of credit. They played their tail off. But, you know, I mean, if we make a field goal and don't throw 2 red zone interceptions, it's probably a different outcome. So we take a lot of pride in our strength and conditioning program and in nutrition. And, you know, it didn't show up today for us. I mean, you know, our numbers were good. I thought we moved the ball for the most part. Obviously, the red zone turnovers killed us in the missed field goal. You know, I thought we had, I don't know, 500 and something yards of offense and ran for 260, and yeah, we had 541 yards. Typically, you're going to win, especially when you run for 262 yards. You know, I think the good thing is if you're going to get exposed like we did, you want it to be early. You know, now you know you got a lot of work to do. And we felt like we were very well prepared coming in, felt like we had a good plan. You know, and they just took it to us. Like I said, we just didn't. We got to do a better job, obviously. We weren't prepared like I thought we were. It just felt like our guys came out a little flat, which is crazy. I mean, it's hard to imagine that, you know, after the way we played in the national championship game and I thought we were ready, business-like mentality, but it just seemed like those guys were more excited to play than we were, and that's pretty critical every Saturday in college football, man. You got to be excited to play, and felt like they were probably more excited. Same thing. We ran for 262 yards and protected the quarterback pretty well. Now, I gave up a couple of sacks down the stretch. I thought our offensive line played okay. We'll look at the film and see. Just my first impression was I thought they played all right. I thought Amani Bailey looked really good. I didn't see any other back that, to me, played at the same level he did. So that's one thing we're going to have to get addressed and figured out. Defensively, I don't think it was hard to say we played well anywhere, defensively. Give up 45 points and almost 600 yards. It's hard to find a whole lot of bright spots. To me, they did exactly kind of what I thought they would do is try to get the ball out quickly. High percentage throws, get it to guys, because the strength of their offense is their skill position players, and those guys are fast and quick and can make plays in space, and so they did kind of what we anticipated them doing coming into the game. A lot of quick throws. Thought our run defense was good. They had a hard time running the ball against us consistently, but we had a hard time tackling in space. Missed a lot of tackles primarily early in the game, and then obviously on the last play, the touchdown, we had two guys right there and just missed them both. So it's just, I don't know, one of those things again and those are two guys that have played a lot of football for us, that have made a lot of plays. And they just didn't do it today.
Yeah, we were prepared. We see the same plays against our offense. Just shout out to them. They won by 3. They showed it. Simple. It's that important. Being excited to play is that important in this game. It starts within. I told my team, we were prepared. But at the end of the day, I can't play for 11 other men. We got to go back to work together. So whatever, we got a 24-hour rule. We're going to look at that tape. We're going to face it. We got 11 more ball games to win. It's just one. But, it was a lot on the line today. But look, this season ain't over. It ain't. 11 more ball games. 11. We lost the game. Players. The coach can't go out there and play for us. If they could, they would. We got to step up. Simple.
That first interception, I was late getting back. I gotta recognize it quicker. Getting back to Wiley, and that's on me. And then the second one, he made a great play. We had the look that we wanted, and he made a great play. But then again, I gotta protect the football. We obviously pre-snap penalties. We've got to do better on, and again protecting the ball. And I thought there were times kind of in the first half and also after halftime that we were in a rhythm a little bit and we were rolling, but we gotta keep rolling. They were bringing a little more pressure than we thought they would, but we were prepared for it. We knew where our hots were and where to get the ball out at. So yeah, we want this first one, but we've got 11 more opportunities, and this moment's not going to define us as a football team, and we're going to make sure that this is going to refine us, and we gotta move forward, learn from the mistakes today. That wasn't TCU football. That was not our standard, and we just got to go to work, and we got to go harder than ever, and especially me. And I promise them, and I promise my team and coaches that I'm going to go harder than ever. They came out on top, and usually the more excited football team wins the game, and that was the case today. We've got to go back in and reassess things and come out and ready to work tomorrow.
TCU season just getting started, obviously, and they'll be getting hotter next week when the temperature's cooler, though. Next week we've got a game, 7 p.m., pregame show an hour before. TCU's playing Nickel State. Better be there. Go Frogs.